Okay, now let's try it properly. Everything should be all working. I shouldn't be playing back on myself, which was seemingly what was happening there. I guess I hadn't had Twitch muted or anything like that. That was a bit weird. But let us get into this. So if we go into here, we should have everything working. Here we are. We are on the legendary server today. This is my main. Well, technically my main. This is Enisfail, the hunter. He is level 11. My current legendary server highest character, which is Degron, which is for the channel, is what level is he? Is he I can't remember what level he is. 27 now, I think. Or did I get to 28 today? It's 27 or 28. So not my highest character here, but it is intended to be. Before we get started, we do have to go here. It tells you how long it's been since I played on this character. Is the fact that I haven't done my trait tree yet. We're going to go blue line because, of course, we're going to go blue line. And we have... I'm just going to go with this. I'm not necessarily saying this is the best setup for the moment. It's just what we're going to do. I've also got a deed given to us. But yeah, I want to do some leveling today. I haven't played this character that often. I need to more often. So here we are, and this gives me an excuse to do so. That is what we plan to do here. And it's also a little bit more of an interesting way of relearning Hunter, possibly a little bit, since it has been a little bit of a while since I have played Hunter. Well, replayed Hunter. Played Hunter from the beginning, since both my Hunters are now level 116 and 109, so I'm actually creeping very closely to out-leveling my main, which will be a bit worrying. So, yeah, I just want to have a little bit of fun on here. We've still got the bonus recognition XP currently, so I want to use that to my advantage. I also want to get some crafting done, if at all possible. That's my main one for today, if anything, is... I haven't got a profession. I kind of need to. I haven't had the chance, really. And I want to get some stuff sorted. Like, I'll probably go, I think, Historian for this, mainly because I'm a Historian on my main, on Arkenstone, who is also a hunter, also called the same name. I think it's basically, I'm just going to essentially act as if it's a transfer, and then going to be making other characters of different classes, different names, obviously, and different races and stuff. But for now, I'm just wanting this character, this name, pretty much just so I have something familiar to me at all times I can just return to consistently. That is the plan. So, let's go through here. Hey, in the chat. I'm going to be really bad at this, just saying I haven't streamed in like... I could probably look and find the last time I streamed. When was it? I've got it in my archives because I still have the level 115 stream ready to upload, but I never did. When was that? That was like August last year. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. But it has become increasingly difficult for me to get some time to stream. Today's like my only day off this week. So I got 2 videos done today. One's already uploaded, ready for today. I decided I'm going to upload the second one tonight whilst I sleep, so that I don't have to fret about it tomorrow. I'm then working every remaining day of the week, so I am going to keep up with the daily, but try and get some streams in there as well, because I think it could be fun. Maybe even do some other things. I've reinstalled Skyrim. Trying to mod it, but it keeps crashing, so if I can get that working, it will be great. I'm having to go step by step, you know, install one mod, check it out for like 10 minutes, see if it crashes, install another one, carry on doing that for however many. It's a little bit tedious, and not something I really wanted to be doing on my day off, so I decided not to. Right, I really have not been paying attention. We have one quest to give in. It's a little bit weird being back in Erdluin. Feels weird. Hey, Iggy, how are you doing? Also, if things are weird stream-wise, I've tried messing with this border around the stream. I'm not sure if I like it in practice. Like, when I set everything up for it, on a day where I just kind of went, I'm gonna design some stuff for it, and, you know, set up the stream and stuff, I thought it looked really good. In practice, I think less so. Might change back to just full screen. But I haven't, well, I did have everything set up, and then I had to reinstall Windows somewhat recently, and I forgot to back up my OBS files, which kind of meant everything broke, and I haven't implemented anything back. Like, I did set up a chat thing. I had set up, I don't think it's actually on here. No, I haven't got any, like, notifications or anything set up or anything like that. So I'm going to have to try and keep an eye out manually, which I'm terrible at. Speaking of terrible, I'm terrible at keeping an eye on my health. I am determined, and that's perfect timing, I'm determined to not die before level 20. If I die before level 20, I'm going to be very, very upset with myself. But there's not much I can do if so. Oh, find the path. One of my favourite things ever on this class. I think it'll probably be what video was it tonight? No, Legendary Server is tomorrow. I mentioned there today how it is, like, I've got a champion, he's got sprint, that's really nice to have, but it is really difficult to not find the path just constantly on. It is, like, the best thing. So, yeah. We'll also, I still need to go back to my Lore Master. Maybe I'll change up and do the Lore Master on this server instead. I think sort of the best thing. Like, I think if you want to learn a character, it's probably best to do it on Arkenstone, possibly, or a non-legendary server. I just say Arkenstone because that's the server I otherwise play on. Mainly because I feel like if you learn a character or a class on legendary server, you're sort of hindered from it with your 6% XP rate. I don't know why I'm still killing things. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of held back a little bit if you are trying to actually learn. So if I do go for burglar or anything, I might do it on the regular server. But we'll see. Maybe I'll decide to do it here. I eventually want a max level of every character, every class rather, if at all possible. That's like end game sort of things. Max level, every class possible. That way I can just jump into anything if I want it. Something new comes out, something changes for something, I have that available to look at. And also the main thing, which is less for this server, or currently, but more for, you know, non-legendary servers, is having characters that every legendary item can go to. I pick up so many legendary items just throughout normal play that, you know, it kind of feels like a waste to chuck them all away. So I kind of want to make sure I don't have that happen. Have I got any? No, I don't. Let's see how many. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. Possibly about an hour and a half, 2 hours possibly, maybe a little bit later. I kind of want to see how many of the loot boxes we get, because I don't know if it's just me, but I have tons of them. Far too many for my liking. So much so that I don't really know what to do with them. I don't think I'll play the champ on the stream. Maybe I'll do some stuff with it. Not today, I don't think. I did play the champion today. I got the video ready for tomorrow, so it's kind of like I've done the sort of daily thing for it. I've used all my bonus XP up and stuff like that. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like a... Because obviously I'm doing the every 50 episodes. I do like the deeds of thing. Speaking of which, there we are. Maybe I'll do those on stream, stuff like that. But
How can I be of service?
I was thinking more of like a stream only type character, like I had on my my Lawmaster was stream only.
What do you need?
I kind of think it's best to keep everyone's separate. Did we actually complete? Okay, we completely completed Hero of Eredluin. I didn't realize. But yeah, if I ever do anything, I will make sure. It sounds weird, but I like there to be evidence to what I've done. It's not like I can cheat. It's not like I can hack into LOTRO and give myself XP, but I like there to be evidence that I've done stuff to actually level up. What am I doing? I need to go back here. I have something to give in still. Apparently. It's been a very, very long time since I've done quests in Eredluin. Mainly I ever did that for LP farming, but if I click on the LOTRO store, I have like 6,000, possibly more, because I think, yeah, 6,900, nearly 7k. Oh, actually, that's the thing I was going to look up today. What's it called? Hornburg. Horn? If I look at that. Token. Character. What would it be? Account? No. Buffs and services. Loot box key. Advancements. That might be it. XP. I'm trying to look for the I want an XP disabler. It's cheap. I might get one just generally. But what I want to get is a... It might just not be on Arnor. Legendary items. Would it be interesting if you buy legend? Yeah, so there might just be not available right now. But I wanted to get like the token of the Hornburg. But I could see why it would be disabled or not yet available.
Greetings, friend.
But
will you lend me your ear?
I mean, if it is, I kind of want it. So, level 13, which should mean we actually got another trait point. Let's chuck that in. And apparently I'm in battle. What with? I could not tell you. There we are. Yeah, as I've said before, I want to try and get into streaming a bit more, so that's my main reason for this. I think it's worth it. And give me guarantee that I'm going to actually level up some stuff. What's this here? Yeah, standing stone. Right here. This might be a tough one. Mount White Master. Should probably set up a trap, but I didn't actually know where he was going to come from. That was my main mistake. I didn't realise... I thought I was going to be more powerful. I don't want to jinx myself, but I thought I'd have a bit more of an issue with that. But no. It's fine. Is my music not playing? Can I just not hear it? Am I deaf? Oh, I can. It's just you can't hear it over the game music. That's why. Elf Friend's Sword. Does that start a quest? I don't know. It does. Or is it just a quest I had but never... Okay. So the days ahead. Let's sell on him. The misplaced cook. Bercy. Is that... No. Yeah, no, it is. Bercy is the one over there. With the spiders. It's one of those things where it's like, do I do it? Or do I... Like, I do it for the XP... But I kind of probably could do more in that time. Maybe we'll go do it. I want to get to 15 today. I don't think we'll get to 20. 20 is like kind of the one I want to get to. Because 20 is when I can start doing skirmishes. And I only have 270 marks at the moment. But I also want to head off to Bree at some point because I need to do crafting.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Right. Anybody else I'm talking to?
Is there aught would you need?
Let's do that. So, we want to go... That's... Okay, so that's down to Thrasy's Lodge. That's up to Gundamon. I think what we'll do is we'll do a few things around here, these quests, and then we'll start heading to Bree. I want to get to the Stable Master. Or not the Stable Master, the crafting group. To grab myself a vocation. My main issue is I'm missing copper. And the problem is being in the Lone Lands right now. Or am I in the North Downs? I can't remember. I always mix the two up. The Lone Lands. I'm in the Lone Lands right now on Degron, which means I'm picking up a lot of expert scroll cases, and I've got all like gold is like my lowest tier thing there. I can't actually use them, so I need to level up my prospector if possible. If it's not, I think I'm going to have a little bit of an issue. Let's just quickly get everything sorted.
Woe to me.
Alright. I think I need to go through my inventory. Let's have a little look. So, I think I prefer Fate of Vitality right now. That's going to be +8 Vitality. From that, that's an increase in Fate, which is good. That's a pure increase in armor, but over here we had 155 armor and 6 agility, which is increasing our base damage, which is good. And then we just want to head over. Oh, complete stuff over here. Sell our stuff. We should be able to go from Gundamon to... Do we want to? I'm trying to think. Alpha and Exploration. We need to go to the Ward Spire. We haven't apparently gone really anywhere with... Or have we? No, we haven't. We haven't really gone anywhere in terms of... like the... Not the ruins. I've gone to like Dol Ring West and stuff. We haven't done any Raththerig, which is extra anyway. But I think if we go in Noglon, we should get a deed. Yeah, Places of the Dwarves. Throne's Court, Thorin's Gate, Silverdeep Mine, and Noglond. That's an extra 5 LOTRO points, 30 marks, 1 patience, which is a very good point. We need to start thinking about our virtues. So, I think instead of us doing quests here, it might be worth heading off to Bree for a little bit.
Negovanen.
I mean, both of these are terrible, let's be honest.
You may be of service to me.
Let's be real honest here.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your
Oh, and now
aid?
you want me to go... You want me to go back where I was. Or, I was about to say, is there a tailor... Like, can I... Master of Crafting. Hey. There we go. Master of Apprentices. Okay. So we can choose from here. Apparently we can just make this really big for no real reason. So we can go either Armourer, Explorer, Armsman, Tinker, Yeoman, Woodsman, or Historian. I think I said Tinker for me. That's Jeweler, Prospector, and Cook. And that should give us some of these. I don't know if I have a Universal Toolkit. Not on this character. That's fine. Will also give us tracking, track mines, which is something we want to take care of, you know, look at. And if I go to the wiki and look up Prospector Mastery, we need a total of 150 copper ore. That's a lot. And I'm not sure, I haven't had a look. I don't think there is one here. No, there isn't. I'm pretty sure. But I was thinking, is there, by chance, medium armor smith? That might be useful.
Of what help may I be to you?
Not really, because they haven't got, like, proper armor. But, oh, wait a minute. So is this the highest tier? No. 8, 11, 5, 1. Or 11 rather. That doesn't really matter. But we want to complete these. We want to get a bunch of stuff. But we also want to go to Noglond, Friend's Court, because apparently we haven't done this yet. We need to go to Silver Deep Mine, which is like here. Friend's Court up here. And that's it after that, after Noglond. So I guess we'll quickly go over here. Yeah, Friend's Court, Thorin's Gate, Silver Deep Mine, Noglond for that. That gives us patience, as I said. It's definitely worth going in looking for, because we don't actually... Oh, we do, actually. We've got 3 charity, which is something at least. And, okay, they're not really great. We don't really need them, but it's something, at the very least. So, Glamir. Essentially, this is the vector quest to go to Glamir. But we've already done all the stuff over here. Kind of jumped the gun a little bit.
Swilad Melon.
There we are. 643 XP. And whilst we're here, I guess we can jump down and grab the deed for here. Which I can't remember what that deed is for the life of me, because I haven't done... Like, it's something to do with the Dower Hand or something. We can just come down here to get it. Scouting the Dower Hand, that's it. So, Ringdale, Spire of Caladal, and Caladal Docks, which are down here. And the Spire, I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it's over here. I think. I don't know. It's been a while. Which is, I think, all I've said so far. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of a few things. We'll get rid of everything but the prologue. Should we say that? That makes sense. Which unfortunately takes us over here. Which we kind of have to do anyway for scouting the Dower Hands. Hello, Silver Eagle. I can't read today. Ringdale. Hey, hey, hey. Gotta be a little bit careful. Like, this is the guy that is like, yeah, we have to find one of the dwarves or something along those lines. There's someone here, Stinky. He's attacking, and I think there's a chest up here. Possibly? No. Okay. Sometimes I thought there were, but there isn't. I think it might just be down there. Yes, I'm on the hunter. Class that I hopefully know the most about. I'm finally just trying to get him leveled, because for the channel I've been doing my champion. I thought, what's the point in having what should be a main, lower level, less played than a character I record for. Right, yeah, I'm apparently pressing all the wrong buttons because I'm pressing 4 when I have no focus. Right, I'm hoping from these wooden chests I can get... so my main on the legendary server is technically this. Or at least that's the plan. This is the character I intend to be my main. If we're just going by pure, like, level, it's Dagron, which is a level 27 or 28. I honestly can't remember at this point. Champion, who is currently in the Lone Lands. So he's doing alright. I'm getting used to him. I think it's good. The reason I went for Champion is I quite like Champion as a whole, and I kind of not necessarily ruined it, but I ended up using my I can't remember what it was called, but the thing I got for the Mordor expansion to the Area of the Valar, that's what it's called, to get to 105 instantly. So I did not, but that's nice. I think it shouldn't be too bad if I keep it up like only a little bit. I will keep that in mind though, because that's worth knowing. Maybe. I don't know. It's the problem with not having streamed on Twitch in ages is I don't keep up with things. I wouldn't have thought it would be a straight up ban though. I would have assumed it was, if at worst, it's take down the video sort of thing. Not necessarily a strike, but like maybe a strike. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. It's kind of more familiar with Twitch in terms of this whole streaming. I haven't even activated streaming on the YouTube. Like, every so often I just go on the channel, it's like, hey, you've got this available, and you've got this other thing available, but it's not available till, like, till you do, like, enable your streaming and stuff. Yeah, I think I did see something about that, but I thought it was... Was it that I saw? There was something where they, like, the channel was taken down, or the Twitch channel was taken down, but they couldn't log in because it was down to contest it or take the video something down. I don't know. I can always pop it onto Pro for the matter. That must be a newish change because I used to do that all the time. I get that sorted though. Gaithlin, where were you? You were up here. Let's hope. Let's all hope I don't get banned.
Hail, friend, and well met. Sweet-eyed man.
Matthew is up here. This is. In fact, I'm gonna jump onto my videos and just have a quick look because I think it's one of those things where I say I'm not concerned, and then suddenly I start thinking about it constantly. I think it should be all right. I think the worst thing that can come out of it is it can probably mess up views. If you like end up deleting it and you get like a decent amount of people going and clicking on it, you could be like you only gained, well, you gained like a certain amount of views, but then like, minus this many extra, just because of that. Why is it sending me all around? It's taking me like first it's sending me over there, and that's sending me back here. I can't really remember. Yeah, I think it's, if anything, it would be a large amount of redirects from the links. I think I read somewhere or heard someone say something about like SEO-wise, it can perform worse if you link outside of the site, outside of YouTube. I heard something relevant to that, so it's probably they can keep obviously track of if there's a large amount of redirects from a single link on a channel. I think I should be alright. Just sweep under the oh, I don't know what phrase I was about to say. I was about to say sweep it under the rug, but that's not how that was going to work.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
Oh, I get to do a lovely
How
instance.
can I be of service?
Yay. I don't even get to edit out the loading screen for this. Today was a terrible one for loading out loading screens. Like, so we're in Minas Tirith, and if you know, there's a quest. Well, if you know where I am in Minas Tirith, there's one where it just takes me through like 7 different things, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to edit out all the loading screens and blah 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 blah. It's like, it's not that much work, but it's just having to identify them, and when playback's really, really slow on editing, it can be a bit of a pain. I'm also going to check. No, I'm surprised, honestly, that I am yet to pick up a Traveler's Bound loot box. Just a little bit of a surprise.
The Ranger Langlass prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Avorthal from the clutches of the treacherous Dour Hands.
Must hurry.
Don't remember this quest that much. I actually legitimately think I haven't done this quest on my main. I have not at all, because I'm pretty sure I've come over and yeah, now I went over there once and I'm pretty sure I saw it, didn't see it. Yeah, Hunter used to be massively OP with unlimited barrage, and it still catches me out sometimes with the however many cooldown seconds cooldown it is, 15-second cooldown after barrage 3. It took a very long time to get used to, and I think it happened at the worst time for me because it happened as I was starting the epic battles. I think there was a little bit of a break before the epic battles, and then they nerfed it, and then I went into the epic battles, and I was, you know, I was feeling confident at the beginning, and then I was less so because of that. So now I'm like nerfed from from barrage, and then nerfed because I'm at leveling 60% slower. It's a bit frustrating, but it all works out in the end. Oh my god, what has happened? I actually don't know. I pressed a button, my mouse. Okay, cool. My camera was like constantly only sticking to my mouse. I don't know what I pressed to do that. I'm very good at breaking this game. I had to use /stuck in today's episode. That was a fun one. All because of my favourite thing to complain about in this game, good old war steeds. If they ever do a war steed redo, I'm gonna be signing that petition because, yeah, it's my main point thing that I get used to. It's like complaining about it. Okay, be careful. Don't run and gun, which is essentially what I was about to do. Are we getting any decent? No, we're not. I mean, now we're jeweler. I might jump on the champion just to send over some stuff to me. I want to set up a little. I probably want to set up a little spreadsheet with sort of what each of my characters are and what tier, just so I can send over gear. Because I've been keeping everything I pick up from like chests, backpacks, drops, anything. Anything I pick up that's a crafting material, crit item or not, I have been keeping. I've been locking, so I've got a space available for them. And the plan is that I'm trying to not waste anything, so that I can just send it through. So even if I get a higher tier item that I can't use, or I can't use yet on a different character, as soon as I can use it, and I can keep them available for items for lower level characters. Like if I get to level 50, I'm still going to be transferring stuff over for level 20, for example. Because, you know, it's what I need to do, you know. There's no point in having one character who's, you know, terribly optimized and stuff because you don't have... What on earth is happening with that black line across? But there's no point in having a character that has terrible, just only dropped weapons or something because you just couldn't be bothered. I also kind of want to try out my... I think I've talked about it maybe once or twice before, but I have a character on Arkenstone which is... he is only, outside of the prologue, sort of the intro stuff, he is only leveled via farming. So I think he's level 34, only from crafting. I was thinking he's like Ironfold craft farmer. He's impressive. It's great because I've got well, I think he's not Anorian, Doomfold. I don't think he's quite finished Ironfold or whatever it was called, but it was an interesting one, and it's really good because I've got a cook. Obviously, that's a high level, so
you are a boon companion.
It allows me to get exactly what I need. Right, let me guess, you're gonna monologue. Yeah, as I said, I'm getting used to it. It's just a few times when especially now that I'm swapping between like champion and hunter every so often, that it affects me. But for the most part, I'm okay with it. But yeah, they did recently swap out some stuff. I mean, I was glad I got press onwards and I didn't have to trait into redline for press onwards. That was my main thing I loved about their changeover. But I'm sure there's some stuff that, like you said, upshot in blue line, that was a bit more of a pain as well. But it saves me so many trait points that I need to spec into blue, into red, because obviously when you spec into a different line, it uses two trait points up. Okay. I've completed Tendrival Slayer. Great. Now,
What can I do for you?
I even this is totally not for the stream, but I even set myself up and finally installed LOTRO on an SSD. Finally, it was on a mechanical drive for the longest time. I installed an SSD that I got like really cheaply. It was on sale on Amazon. I bought it because it was cheap. It's like 250 gigs, but I've only put LOTRO on there so far.
Greetings.
Great. So I actually have less in terms of loading screen to cut out, which is really nice.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Svan. I don't know. Oh, is he going to take us into that loading time? Yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean... Okay, I haven't really got... I used to be red line only, and then I sort of was reading some stuff and people were like, blue line's a lot better. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. That was when it was like I think it was like at one point the highest DPS in the game if you played it right. It might have still been Warden or Lawmaster. One of those two I think still beats it out, but it was like one the highest. And then yeah, that was my main thing. It was with Redline. I can move. I love the blue moving around and doing it. So I'm actually happy with the trade-off. A little bit less damage, but I can move around. The annoying thing is when you accidentally attack an enemy and you can't cancel the attack because you're running around and you know you can fire still, and the only thing you can do is like run away, hope you're far enough away.
Well met, friend.
Oh, straight into another instance.
Avorthal had been moved from the
I don't
Darhand
actually.
encampment
I don't
to a
crash.
ship preparing to depart for an
I've been
unknown
worried
port in
about
the
crashing recently
His rescue
because
is
I'm in
paramount to
Ministereth,
maintain
which I think
peace
is
in Ered Luin.
at least used to be quite good at crashing you when you like got Stable Master in. I don't really have any crashes recently that I can think of. There was one, but that wasn't really the game's fault. It was more my computer's fault. It was the graphics driver messing up and stuff. But yeah, I'm quite aware of. I'm hoping that, you know, I hope that this is the year that this game gets a little bit better optimized. I really do. I mean, we got the character redos, you know, that was nice, but I think it's good. So did you say upshots into Redline, was it? I can't remember what upshot was. I probably remember as soon as I see it, but upshot, here it is. Does additional points for each can consume up to, yeah, so I do remember that one. I can't remember where I'm going to. I'm in an instance, but I can't remember where I'm supposed to be going to save someone. I think they're at the boat. I would have thought. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job at sneaking in. Aren't I? Okay, it's on the Eye of Stone. I mean, this is... does this count as me getting the... No, it doesn't. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. I would have thought it would have counted as me being, you know, on... in the actual area. But it's not giving me the deed for it. Yeah, I can imagine if it gives extra damage and then you use focus or intent concentration. Either one, depending on if you're in battle or if you're not. And even just having... is it on here that I'm thinking of? Or is it... it's one of the stances, isn't it? I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. Something. It's something. It gives you 3 focus every couple of seconds. Yeah. The 64-bit, that's what I was mainly getting at with it, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much by naming specifically what it is. I just hope it's general better. Like, now is fine. Like, if I press this, I'm at 200 FPS. It's perfect. That's fine. Admittedly, I'm instanced, so that will affect it. But, you know, when I'm in... That's it, precision. How do I get that? I need that. I need that. Is it just from leveling? I think so.
Praise Elbereth, one who might be of help.
But, yeah, no, oh, what's going on? Oh, you're here. I want to, I've lost track of my thoughts completely. Yeah, precision, stance, that's the one. It's the circle in blue line. This one. Aha, there it is. I need 21 more ranks, so in theory, that's 42 levels, basically, but that's not including having, you know, class trait completion things in the deeds and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily just gets like level 50 basically.
The shadow has risen.
I hope not, because I need that in my life.
Govanen.
What can I do for you?
I do like,
Could I speak with
I've
you a
mentioned this
moment?
more, I like seeing people with more unique names. I've got like 6 characters on Arnor. I only play 2 at the moment, which is this and Dagron the Hunter, the champion rather. But I made sure I tried to grab myself some nice names. Some of the generic sort of cool ones were gone, but I do have one that I really like. But I think his name is very good for Hunter. Not Hunter. Champion. Why am I mixing the 2 up? So I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Does this take us to Rathteric? I never realized that. I know I said I was going to go to Bree, but I've actually obviously sorted out my crafting, so I think I'm okay. And I think even though we've got 60% XP, we do have the double XP, so we should be fine. But I think going with the epic quest is kind of the quickest way to level up a lot of the time. Especially if I've already done the deed for quest completions here. But I might end up switching to either the champion to send over some resources for jeweler, but I also might think about moving over to Arkenstone soon. What I might do is after a certain time I might have a little bit of a break, and then we might come back with I talked about it obviously before about having like muted streams, like just the music and the game playing, but no volume from my, you know, my microphone's muted sort of thing, just so we can still play, but it won't be, it'll be like typing in chat instead of so I can have like some long night streams and stuff as well. So we might do that tonight, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't really got anybody in my life playing this. It's kind of unfortunate. The person that actually got me into this game originally, which was, what, 6 years now, unfortunately doesn't play anymore. He's at uni. He's got a little bit more on his plate than I do. I say that, you know. I'd say he's still working harder than me, but yeah, we're both busy. He doesn't really play. I've kind of invested myself into it, obviously, with the channel a bit more. So I kind of have, not necessarily an obligation, but I kind of want to make myself play. Not in a bad way. Like, but I kind of like, it's one of those things I keep coming back to. Also, it's one of the only games that really keeps me coming back to it anyway. It's really the only game I've been playing. I played Skyrim recently. I just bought Fallout 4. Maybe I'll do some stuff on that on stream. It was cheap on Humble Bundle with the season pass, so I thought, you know what, I'll do it. Okay. Are you a melee? Do you count? What do you count as? Ranged or melee? One of the two. Yeah, I do want to get into more classes. The one I've really can't get a hang of, the one I just seemingly can't do, is burglar, which is weird because it was actually my very first class was burglar. I just can't. I don't seem to be able to play it properly. I even downloaded a little guide that someone wrote to do it. Oh yeah, Wardens, I guess. My friend played Warden, and he was like, we sparred, and like even though he's like quite a little bit below me, he was like beat me easily. I think I remember a video. What was it? I can't remember the name of the instance. It's like Thorog, something like that. It's really good for marks apparently. It's like a 12-man raid or something, and it was like a Warden beat it like solo, and I was like. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Just get a level 50 through farming. Maybe I'll do that. I'll stream it. Stream the entire leveling process. Leave it on overnight. Yeah, that's my main thing. I'm really bad at memorizing like multiple things. Like Hunter, I can kind of, it's just sort of the same couple of skills in whatever order will let me press it. That's how I really play. I'm bad at strategy, but yeah, maybe I should do. I mean, as I said, I want to get a character, a max level character of every single class, and sort of be able to understand it. Because if I ever do any sort of raids or anything in a fellowship, it's really good, I think, to understand how a class works, so you can work with that class properly. Like if I know like combinations or what a class is able to do, I can then work with that a little bit better. I think it's better to learn like by doing than just being told, hey, I can do this, that, the other. You can do this with that sort of thing. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. It was more a novelty for me. I was like, I think it was a minstrel. No, it was a. I mean, I still have the character. I don't know why I'm saying in the past tense. I think it was champion. I had. It might be a champion or a captain. One of the two. That I think I'm pretty sure it's champion. That I have got to like 34 or whatever it was. But I think no matter what class I do that with, the class won't matter necessarily. It's because whatever I'll do, I'll have a proper actual character that levels up properly of that class. Alright, you should be the last one I need. So let's go through and defeat you. Yeah, I should just get like a couple of. Yeah, when you have less to worry about dying rather than going to, because the problem is, yeah, if you get to like say 50, I think 50 is still the max at the moment for legendary. If I get to 50 with Ebola, I'm going to be one-shotting all the low-level stuff, and then I'll probably be dying because I don't know anything to the high-level stuff. So, yeah. If I do that, it will be a case of learn as I go, definitely. Right. I forgot to add that. That's like probably a good idea. And then he wants us to go back to Langlass. I will go this way because I'm pretty sure I can get out this way. I still don't know why I have the that thing there with me. I randomly just got given it one day. Like, I get what it is, I've got it on my main. I just don't know why I've got it on this character where no equipment should exist that will be able to get me, the stuff from it. Yeah, I'd say just going to Mordor straight away anyway. I barely done Mordor. I paid so much money for Mordor, and I have barely played it. It's bad. I've not been to Northern Mirkwood. I think that's where it is. Not even touched it. The real thing I use my champion for, and it's the real reason that caused me to want to make a champion on Arnor, is because I like to do halls of crafting on my champion for item XP. And just having AoE is so much nicer than the single target DPS on Hunter. So that's why I kind of chose that. I mean, I probably could go into Mordor and sort it out now. I'm level 116. So, probably. I kind of just, part of me just wants to level to 120 and just, you know. I wouldn't say stomp through it because the curve is quite steep. I died. I died, I think, more times at like 105, 106. I think it was mainly 105. I died more times at like 105 in Mordor than I think I did the entire journey to 105. A bit of an over-exaggeration, but still, that's the point.
Stay a moment.
Okay, we need to defeat Skorgrim. I don't remember these. That's really weird. We'll go for that. We need 2 bracelets anyway, and yeah, I've seen pictures of Dale.
How can I be of service?
Seems quite nicely done. I do want to get there. I think, though, the way I've got it now, I think it's really nice if I do it all fresh on the channel. Because, yeah, it may take a little longer, but if it's all fresh, I think it's a little bit more interesting to watch than me going, oh, I remember this, I remember that, you do this, you do that. I just feel like it's a more interesting watch. Yeah, I've done like epic story, like the ring is destroyed, everything like that. But I haven't done a lot of stuff. Like, I haven't done any of the Allegiance stuff, or anything like that. And there's probably a bunch of stuff that I don't even know I haven't done because, you know, I haven't even discovered it yet. Okay, for an elf champion. I really don't remember this quest or this instance. It's really, like, I must have done this at least, last time I must have done this must have been at least 2 years ago. I mean, I've been running the series for nearly 3 years now. I think it is actually 3 years if I go into it. I'm actually really happy with how the series is going for though. I think I've kind of got into a better groove with it. Funny little thing, it was actually, could have been quite different. I don't think I chose Hunter originally. I recorded like 3 episode 1s. It was a lot to get into it. I think it was because I was more self-conscious about it than anything, because it is a little weird just talking to yourself. It's essentially what you're doing when you boil it down to it. Streaming's a little bit different because it feels like you're talking to someone, obviously, but you know, there is that extra little thing to it. I was going to look at something. I can't remember what it was. I've really forgotten. That's kind of bad. I should probably go follow these guys before they die. Well, yay, level 15. That was my minimum out of everything today. Instead of calling out, could you not help? I mean, I get call-outs useful, but come on. Do you smell something? It's a sapper. That's what it is. Everything is on fire. Oh, that's why. I'm so used to having precision. It's really weird not having all the focus just come back, so I can basically just do the same 2 skills over and over again, and having to get that focus from actual skills. It's just really weird. Okay, I think that's us done.
Stay a moment.
Maybe not. What's up? What's up, Spearman? Oh, we're going up the side. And here I was, about to get comfortable. Yeah, I should do that. If I was more clever than I actually am. Yeah, just do that. But it's still like getting used to it, sort of thing. Like I never use focus on regular, you know, my regular characters. So it's really weird changing it up. But I think that's what's more interesting about this is because it's not purely vanilla as it was. Like, it's obviously things have changed. If it was a real vanilla legendary server, like it would be the old barrage and stuff like that, and there'd be some stuff available. But that could be an idea. Yeah, I could switch it to control 1. That's also a good idea. I just went straight into battle for that. And that should be quite intuitive for me as well, because I think Battle Frenzy, I think it's called, is control 1 on champion. So you should have something. How are you already up here? Why did you not attack enemies? What are you guys doing? Now this place is the bit that scares me. I always run over here only for the sake, like literally about here, just so I can get Crookdale, and then I go. I really don't like, I didn't realize I had to speak to him either. I really don't like this area.
The shadow must fall.
Right. Kind of want to just get this destination quest, just to get it out my face. It's starting to annoy me. I mean, at least these guys are the regular old, you know, standard enemies. It's not the more scary ones I'm actually worried about. I keep seeing these. The problem is, I'll see it when I do this. I keep kicking on the accident. Oh, we picked up Sylvie in the Shadows as a thing. I didn't actually think about that. Pressing matters. Using that has no effect. Oh, what's this? Adventure-seeking frame. Yeah, no, I already was on that. Like, I guess I got given it, but I never actually... Like, this isn't my favorite frame portrait. My favorite frame portrait is the Yule Festival one. I think there's like a cooler one for doing the tasks? You have to do like 500 or something. It might be the tasks that you have to complete. Oh, everybody's favorite NPC is here. Honestly, I don't remember this quest, and I think I would remember this one if I saw her. Not for like the whole thing that happens later, just how slow she is. There's always that complaint in games where you have an escort quest, and they're so much slower than you. But this one I think is a statement, just to say, you guys don't like that. Why can't you go that fast normally? I feel like that one's a statement. Stay back. Don't get stabbed. Don't be dumb. It's a trap. Cut to Star Wars. Sarah Slowheart. I wish there was a way you could, like, change names. Just title it that. Oh, here's Skorgrim. I wonder if we got another 7,000. Sorry, I should really be paying attention to them, but we all know what happens. How much do I have to get? 35. 35. Well, apparently I don't know what happens, because I've apparently never done this quest before. Yeah, I think it might be the flower one I'm thinking of. I just know, like, the Yule Festival one I really like, because when you have this skin on, which is JRR Japanese, short or large, either one, it looks really nice in comparison to the normal one. I'm not sure if I like the normal one. I definitely don't like it as much. But I think it's alright. I just prefer the one with this skin on. Yeah, it might be that one. I think there's one for completing tasks. Hopefully I don't die in the time I'm Googling it. 'Cause I was reading up on the deeds you actually get for it. I need some morale. Whee! Morale. I was reading up on the task things, because eventually it gives you extra quest points, doesn't it? Or quest availability. But I think it might be Hot Shot. No, that gives you a cloak though. Eager Beaver. Okay, apparently none of them for the tasks. I thought that they were, but apparently not. I was wrong. Yeah, I've barely done it.
Sweet-eyed melon.
Like, it's really not something I focus on.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
That's another thing, right? I talked earlier, I said I really, really wish for, like, the 64-bit client, or at least optimizations for, like, newer hardware. Like, I have a pretty decent computer. I don't think I should be running 27 frames in a newer area, even, that should be more optimized. Yes, again, I'm running about 150 frames here, but I feel like I shouldn't be, like, especially in areas where I'm more likely to die, I wouldn't like to be with those lower frames. So that's one thing I really hope for. But I also really, if they could ever do it, it would be amazing. It's like my main one love, probably even more than optimizations, is scale everything up properly. Like, the map, without the skin on, is 1024 by 768. The only reason it looks very crisp here is because it's not stretched out. Loading screens are 1024 by 768. This is a 1440p monitor. This is stretched out. I actually found out you can, if you find the file for the loading screen image, you can replace it with your own. And I thought that was really cool. I'd take a nice screenshot and I'd replace it. But the problem is it only takes the top, like, left corner of it and then scales that up to 1440p. It's really annoying. I really wish you could do that, because then you could have, like, custom loading screens, and that would be kind of cool. Like, really cool, I think. And also, if those videos were increased in resolution, because I know where all those files are, I can probably find them very easily. Because what I end up doing, instead of recording the screen for that sort of video, I take the file, transfer it, and then etc. Yeah, because what, they're like big files, and they're like really small resolution. it's bad.
What can I do for you?
But yeah, they are like 1024 by 768. I actually had it bug out. I wonder if I can find the file, because I think I recorded it. Well, it was in a recording, but I can't remember if I kept it. This is completely, like, not worth really bothering with too much. But there was a really cool thing I saw. I'll have to maybe find it some other time. But it, basically, the game accidentally scaled the loading screen properly. So it didn't stretch out, but it was still in the top left-hand corner. It looked really nice. It looks really crisp. That's like my one request, as I said.
Could I speak with you a moment?
But yeah, it's in my recording drive somewhere. It's quite a large drive. It's It's actually not that bad. I've been filling out nearly every month. Like each month is like 2 terabytes. I've had to be deleting files just because I haven't got the space. Now it finally wants us to go to... Can you swift travel us anywhere?
Well
No, you
met,
can't.
friend.
We'll go to Gundamon, Noglons, Thorin's Gate, Bree. That way we can at least complete that deed for the exploration. But yeah, I wonder if I can ever find it. It was in a video. I might have... Ooh. It might be... I might know where it is, actually. I'm going to have to look through quite a few files, though. It wasn't this month, it was last month. Oh, I've deleted last month's folder. Okay, let's see. While we run straight ahead and I keep an eye on the road. I don't think it's here. Nope, it's definitely not in any recent video. Damn it. I'm still upset a little bit that episode 450 is still not fully processed properly. Would you believe that? That video was uploaded like 2 months ago. And it's not technically fully processed yet. Because it is only 1080p. It is a 1440p video. It is a 62 gigabyte file. I can prove the resolution, and yet for some reason doesn't work. I don't get it. I also keep finding like random like videos that were never released. I have a Mark of the Ninja video. It got remastered. I even did the full video. It's ready to upload. Didn't do it. I deleted the second video as well. I had a video for like Spider-Man when it came out. I literally called it Stupid Spider-Man Video. That was great. I love that. It's a lot of weird things on this drive, but it all works out fine. Do you know something else I was doing? This is something, and annoyingly, someone actually beat me to it rather. They kind of beat me to it, and then they kind of stopped. Let's go Noglon quickly. Up here. A lot of the time, if I want a good resolution file, I don't go to the wiki. I go to the French wiki, which weirdly enough, the French wiki went down the other day. I don't quite know why. But the problem with that is on the regular, wiki, there's a lot of files from like 2009 where it's like 720p or 1680 by 1050 is quite common, or 1024 by 768. Someone did go in and do 1440p images, but yeah, I kind of wanted to go through earlier regions, grab screenshots of everywhere, like 1440p, ultra high, grab these nice big screenshots that show it better than it currently does. Someone has done some of it. I think they've stopped at 4K, so I was thinking about maybe doing that. And also, I kind of need to do it for my old thumbnails. My episode 1 thumbnail is absolutely terrible. It's a 1280 by 720 video. It's really not that great, I'll be honest. So we need to sort that out eventually. Yeah, Explorer needs... That would be nice. Like, if there was a way... Even if you had to, buy, a map or something, and it shows you... you have to buy one map for the Explorer stuff, for each individual deed, and it costs, I don't know, 20 silver, let's say, for a lower level area, just so you can see it. I wouldn't even mind having to do that. One thing I really would love is if it would show trivial... So, if you outlevel a quest, it goes grey. If you outlevel an enemy, it goes grey. I would love for you to, on the map, to be able to... Because you can switch on trivial quests. I can't remember what it comes under, but... UI settings. Show trivial quest icons on the radar. It's a nice thing to have on. But I would love trivial enemies. Even if they went on the map as red, if they came up on the map as like green, not green, green probably wouldn't work. Blue, grey even if you just had a grey circle on the map, on the radar, just so you can see trivial enemies. Because if you have to go back, if let's say you're level 100 and you decide, hey, I'm going to go do some slideys to get my virtues, it is a pain. It is the worst thing ever to do. But this is all stuff we can maybe hope for with a 64-bit client. Maybe. Maybe. We can always hope. I think it's always good to throw out suggestions. Because it gets people thinking. Let's go to West Bree. Barleyman Butler is who we need to talk to. That is what we need to do. And while that goes on, we have a lot of AFK people at Bree. Who'd have thought? What a surprise. That takes us to West Bree, not South Bree, because it's a little bit more difficult to do that. I was kind of wanting to look into, like, I need an idea, obviously, but I want to look into how to program the plugins for this game, or like specifically just look through how to do it, because I know like quite a bit. Like, I'm not amazing, but I'm not like new level. I did 2 years of software development, so I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. I kind of am interested in possibly doing stuff for the game, like
there's so much to do.
Plugins and stuff like that.
There's so much to do.
If it would be ever possible. But that's also another thing of trying to get the time to do that, to invest. It's quite a lot of time to learn that. Plus I've got, you know, the videos to do, the streams if I keep them up, hopefully.
Your
Stuff
tidings
like that.
are grim. There was little time to waste. Are you ready to leave?
Strider
Yes.
and the Rangers pursue
Buff Bars
their
is
fallen
amazing.
brother
Palantir
Amir to
is
the
great.
Black Wolves camp.
Travel
Not
Window is
all
amazing.
is as it seems.
Those are kind of my three main ones. Titan Bar, even though it's been messed up for me for a while, it's quite nice. Those are the main ones I can think of. I have my video. It's like one of my most viewed videos, I think. It's like my third or fourth most viewed video now, I think, is to do with plugins and UI and stuff. Let's have a quick look. When it loads. It's taking a while to load today. Yeah, no, it wasn't that it was not updating. It's the fact that it doesn't update my location. So I could be in Mordor and it'll say I'm in the Shire. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, so my top viewed videos are my LOTRO point guide, which is superseded by quite a few more. I was thinking of doing an update. I play DDO for the first time, which is done really well. I didn't actually realize it got that many views. The one awkward video that I uploaded that just by chance hit the good search results, which is for a Minecraft mod from like 5 years ago now. My other LOTRO point guide from when they were turbine points, a really old video from 2013. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th most viewed video with just over 10k views now is my plugins, skins, and UI. No, plugins, skin, and settings. So I guess a lot of people, and I get quite a few people thanking me for it, so it's kind of nice. That's what it's there for. I'm going to take Sylvian Shadows off. I never use Sylvian Shadows. I used to try and use it all the time. But I don't now. I really don't know what to try and use it for. Okay, so we're going to go with you. This stuff is more familiar to me. I've done this recently.
Greetings.
So is that quest the first time we see Sarah Oakart back there? Because we see her a bit later on, don't we? In Combe. Hey, yeah. It could be the one. I think there's a few other people. I got... The reason I did it was... yeah, no, I think I have used it in Angmar. It's like the main place I used it. To sneak around. Yeah, no, it could be the same one. I had... I saw someone else do a video on it, and I was like 2 years ago. And I was like, yeah, I should really probably... do that, because I think it's literally is the most commented thing is what UI am I, what skin am I using? Less so the plugins. I don't really use the plugins on the videos because I don't want like Titan Bar up there or Palantir in the way or anything other than like Travel Window, which is super useful, and I really couldn't live without on a hunter with decent amount of travel skills. A lot of these we can probably run past. Torthan is probably gonna kill some. Maybe? You coming? Maybe? Oh, okay, so he only goes when I aggro, that's fine. That's all good. So yeah, I think I came through here originally and I sort of made it a point of killing as many as I could, but I think we're good for this. Feels kind of nice to just flow through all of it. Dire, the name of the Black Wold. How dare you? Do I actually have Sylvian Shadows like in it? Oh, so I did get it. Okay, I can't remember why I got it. I'll be honest. Makes sense though. But we also need to spec this in now, don't we?
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
I thought I said defeat. Defeat him. Using the skill that costs focus has a 15% chance to reduce the focus cost by all skills by 1. I assume not for long. Okay, I didn't realize you actually get a little bit extra for getting things. Ah, yeah. Amnesty of the Goblins, that would make sense. From being a rhetoric. And that instance. And I'm pretty sure I saw something. Yeah, that'll be it. I can't see their thing. I should probably put the vitals above their heads, shouldn't I? That was a thing. That was like one of the more useful comments I've had is, hey, you should use this thing because it's actually kind of useful. I'm like, yeah, kind of is. Especially when you got the map up and you can't see anything. So, yeah, commit changes. Set the trap even though you're gonna go away. Barrow rat, but the barrow white is gonna be there, so I think I'm good. But apparently, did my trap him work? I guess. Sure. Whatever you say. Oh, clicking completely wrong place. Lore of the Cardolan Prince. I think that's pretty much you guarantee to get it there at the very least. So I think he pretty much guaranteed drops it. Oh, we gotta go against the Cargill now, don't we?
Stay a moment.
Is it the Cargill? Or is it Amdir the Cargill that we need to kill? Is that it? I'm not sure. I'm confused. I guess we will see. Kind of a cool... Oh no, yeah, no. So these guys are the Nazgul making the Cargill of Amdir. That's what it is. Deed bestowed. A load of deeds being just bestowed. I think it'll also be good to get to level 20 because as soon as we do that, we can start getting sorting out stuff for reputation. Like we can get a lot of LOTRO points from reputation increases, Cardolan trinkets, Matham Hunters, well not Matham Hunters armor, the well-kept Mathams. Level 30 is when we can use the stuff from Sarnor. Now, Amdir. Get trapped. I could have also used this time to set up focus, which would have been a better idea, I think. Instead of just running around. This is all I do as blue line. It's just walk backwards, attack. One circle.
It's a sorry day.
Okay.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Hey.
It's a sorry day.
It is a sorry
Alas
day.
for Umdir.
Okay, what did we want? Did we want... That's might-based medium, so that's really not worth it. I think we'll go for the fake gloves.
I have a task for you.
What
quick.
road did you take, Frodo?
I can skip these, to be fair. It speeds us up in the end. I think we all know the story of how everything works.
Greetings.
If you don't, you should probably be playing this game yourself. How about that?
Hello there. Might
Speak to
I have a
Constable
word with you?
Underhill. Travel now.
Lovely day, isn't it?
We're doing a lot of teleport.
Undir's
Oh, this.
defeat shattered the back of the
I
Black
just realised what
Walls,
quest it was.
but pieces of the
Oh,
mystery
no.
remain unsolved.
Goodness.
Is this the quest or is it another one? There's two quests in this cave. One of them... Okay. One of them is the one I don't want to do. The other is alright. Or I might just be... Maybe I'm that hating that one section of the quest that I've split it up to two. I'm assuming from what you said that it is the bad one. We'll see. Yeah, because isn't the other one where we come through and all the brigands are alive? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, good, good. If it's the other quest, then I'm happy. But I think we might get there at some point today, especially with the progress we're making. I think we're getting through this quicker than we ever did with the champion. But at the same time, rather, I think I'm doing it at a later level. I think, and also, where are you? I also think that I'm just generally doing more damage because Hunter. Though I'm not doing much AoE, so I guess maybe it equals that in the end. But yeah, level 20 is our main thing. So we go up here. You don't really think about it when you're actually doing it, but it does take so much longer to get to level 20. Like, I used to run, like, it's kind of a hybrid LOTRO point run to go through Ered Luin, complete the stuff there while following a high level character, then go to level up in the Barrowed Downs while collecting Cardolan trinkets, and then as soon as you get to level 20, you go and just get yourself, 50 LOTRO points from the Cardolan trinkets, some men of Bree rep, and then you send over 121 well-kept Mathams to get to max with... Where are you? Is he still fighting? He's still fighting, isn't he? I didn't realise. I was like, why is he not here? I mean, he looks like he had himself handles, but still, that could have gone really badly. There we are. You gonna come now? Okay, that looks like it might be. Nope. Nope, maybe? Okay, there are more other enemies. That Great Barrow, isn't it? I don't know if I can... Yeah, we can't really look. because we're not level 20. But I've gone through it a few times before. I know it's like I don't know if it still is, but people used to do it for like stat tomes. Like it's a really low % chance, but I think people found it was like the best to do for it or something. I'm not really clued up on that stuff. I just try and get lucky on the Hobbit gifts, but I think I've had one drop from just doing a skirmish, maybe like once. Oh, I remember one thing I was going to look up, and I'll do it on the other screen so I can still look. I was going to do... we haven't got one yet in the stream, so it's a little difficult to remember what they're called. I've got the adventure seeking for... Where did I get that? For there and Bree again is automatically consumed. It was not automatically consumed on ours, though. Adventure... loot box. Adventurer's Steelbound loot box. I want to see what I can get from it, and that's perfect timing. Yeah, maybe it's been changed. But I remember reading like a lot of old guides. Yeah, I'm just trying to look in the loot box because probably is. Hey, I got precision. I did think I got it. I would get it earlier than having to get to like level 42. Yeah, that makes more sense. I guess it's just the this is just one focus every 5 seconds instead of 5 focus every, or 3 focus every 5 seconds. Yeah, this I think is the other one. But yeah, I wanted to see because the problem I have is I'm getting a lot of Adventurers Steelbound loot boxes, but they're 22 115. My main is 116 at the moment, so he can't open them. And my only other character, that I'd be wanting to do it on is the 109 Hunter Talvelard on YouTube. Yeah, the old loot box is where I got my trait stuff. But yeah, the thing is I don't know who I want to open it for, because if I open it for like a level 20 character, I'm just going to out-level it pretty much straight away. And if I get it for 115, the best thing I think is 115. I mean, you get cosmetics, you've got pets and steeds, that might be interesting. What else have you got? Bartering consumables, embers of enchantment, consumables for legendary stuff, crafting stuff for like Ironfold, housing items. You can get stat tomes apparently, virtues and misks. So tome of confidence, tome of honesty. What are they? Increases confidence permanently by 1 rank. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I got really annoyed when they did that, because I was gonna collect steady steel keys and then use them all. I think on my main I have 40 steady steel keys. I kind of like the idea of keeping 40 though. Sounds like a nice plan. But, yeah. Oh, can you? You can buy the old one still. Good, because I've got 40 steel steady steel keys. Because I know they changed. Oh, do I have it on the character actually? I've got the max star bundle. I've got the 6-year. It's the 3-year one. Gives you 3, as far as I'm aware, 3 steady or black steel keys. Yeah. I can go there. I can actually show you on stream if you want. It's the place I think most people forget exists. It's like really kind of like, I forget it exists 99% of the time until someone mentions it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that thing exists. That's a thing. We don't really want any of these, I'll be honest. I mean, a hammer's gonna be alright. Maybe we'll swap out the hammer for the sword.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And to Bree we go. That's actually good. I was gonna go to Bree anyway. I'll swap out this for the lower damage sword. I also want to see, because it's just it's one of these, isn't it? I can't remember. I've said it now and I can't remember. I think I've gone down the wrong path. Like, I do remember it is, I swear. I'm just, most of the time I'm blind or deaf. So I go back. This is the annoyance of delay, but we'll find it. It's great when you go, I'll show you where something is, and then you yourself cannot find it. South of the Prancing Pony. South. I think I know what you mean. Here. Yeah, that was it. It just has no real obvious marketing. Oh, I guess it kind of does. But yeah, as I said, I've got 40 of them. I wanted to get 100 and then do 100 Anorian loot box opening as like a special video. And then they changed it and I couldn't do it. So we got a Vault Keeper. Do I have my overheads off? I can't have my overheads off, do I? No, I don't. Huh. Where do I buy them? Ah, here. Forgotten box vendor. I take it. Oh, I didn't realize all these were here. That's kind of cool. I see that one quite a lot. The Flames of the Deep. I think I have it. I can't remember where to get it from though. Let's have a look. Let's go think about having the wiki. What's it called? Flames of the Deep. Or I'm misspelling. No wonder I can't find it. Flames of the Deep. It's a cosmetic item. You can buy it for 96 marks and some medallions. Why would you ever buy it for 35 mithril unless they've taken that off? That's dumb. Just saying.
What can I do for you?
So these are all that.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Okay, so yeah, you can. I was gonna buy like the Anorian ones, and then just use them all. And then what have we got
How
here?
may I help you?
There's a return skill
Is there
here.
something I can do for you?
Is it that often used? Like, I don't know anybody that goes here. Like, I mean, I'd get it just for a return skill, just to have it. How much does it cost? I didn't
Did
actually
you need
look.
something?
3 mithril. 3 mithril. I like this one. That's kind of cool. What's it called? Ceremonial worm. Oh no, this is what I've been looking for. Ah. But I can't remember how to get it. Except from being here, obviously. Protect. Okay, so that's sold there. Protectors, that's it. I swear you can get it somewhere else. Okay, apparently not. I'm spending all my time here now. Yeah, maybe I'll do
I'm
that.
pleased
I
to
kind of
be of
like
service.
the idea of holding onto the keys more, though. I'd say, if I'm being honest. I don't think they're in here. Though, now we are
How
here,
can I be of
we do
service?
probably want to chuck a bunch of stuff in here. Like, max starter bundle, 6-year, actually. 6-year and 5-year we can use up. 4-year we don't care about. 3-year we'll have black steel keys in. 2 years got boosts. And 1 year we don't care. Gift pack we'll throw in there. That we can throw in there. The Mordor stuff that I don't really want to have and deal with in my inventory. That I don't know why it would give me. Why give me Mordor stuff on a world that doesn't have Mordor in it? Sure, fine. So use that steed. Because I like my steeds. I try and collect steeds. I won't have many on here. But out of all the ones I could possibly get, I have 3. Why do I have 3? I should have 4. At the very least. Yeah, no, I've got red. Okay, promotionals probably don't count, except Steed of the Eastern Net, but we've got the no, and Festival is yours. Red Clad Steed, Steed of the Elder, Alliance of the Third Age, Ash Plains. Apparently none of those count, except the Ash Plains. Or do you have to go on them? No, because I've never been on the Azure Steed. How do I get out? There we are. Huh, I don't know. We shall see. Right, what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to head off for like 5 seconds. I'll be right back. And then we'll just, yeah, carry on with questing for a little bit. Yay. I'm back. See, I told you it'll be like, well, not quite 5 seconds, but close enough. Close enough. And would you look at that, my video just came out. Kind of makes me think, it's like, should I stay playing? Should I let everybody just go watch the video? You can watch the video later. You can also, in theory, watch the stream later if I remember to upload it. I need to do that. I have it recording. Everything should be fine. So, I mean, it's there.
We must move quickly. I need your aid.
I need to change up the way I do things, though. I think there's a better way of doing it. And I need to work out what that is. Or how to execute it properly. So, Leglin. Where is Leglin? I can't remember. Is he the one that's, like, by the west gate? I don't know. West of Bree. This way. Oh, he's all the way over there. Close to Buckland, yeah. Let's eventually make our way. It's like you can even get these guys here. Why are these guys here?
Did you need something?
Like, obviously you can't get to level 53 at the moment. It doesn't say that. I don't know if it says on regular things, on like the lower level ones, if you have the requirement, because obviously you need the there is a requirement, like you have to do that quest. You have to have a basically a flag on your character, like novice basically. What would it be? Or passive, I guess. Like, you know, we've got passive skills and discounts and. Yeah, miscellaneous passive skills like journeyman, novice, stuff like that. I also want to quickly go in here and have a little look at. This is where I spend most of my time.
What can I do
Have
for
a
you?
look at some stuff. I can't remember what people were selling for like quite a lot. Can you buy cosmetic pets? You can. 4 gold. Yeah, that's not bad. I think weapons, bow. Should we have it as level 20 maximum? Give or take. Stuff that we can. So that's better, and that gives us minus 3% all skill inductions. Like, I'm not really going to go in there here and like go out of my way to buy stuff, but I'm just a little interested on how the market came out to be. I mean, copper ore is always, like, it's not a bow obviously, but copper ore is always going to be one that's like expensive. Like 33 chunks of copper ore, 3.5 gold nearly. You know, 59 is 4.5. People oversell first tier stuff so much. As soon as you get past first tier stuff, it kind of gets back to normal, kind of. It's still expensive to buy things, but like scale wise, if I could buy like, you know, 500 zircons for like 20 gold, that's a lot better than 33 copper ore for like, you know, 3.5. Something I really need to do, I still have it tracking. I need to get that map. There's a map of Bree, and it shows where like some of the copper nodes are. That's something I need to do. It's the annoying thing, I'm kind of tempted. I want to just like not necessarily boost a character through, but like get a character through as quickly as possible to level 50. Just spend like an entire day just playing. Getting it, or multiple days. I don't think I could get to level 50 in one day, unless I had another few other level 50 people skirmishing with me to help me level up. But try and get through as much as I can. Get to 50 as soon as possible. Then come and get all the crafting stuff. Like come through, get all the copper without having to worry about enemies attacking me. And I'll be at my best sort of setup. But I'd rather, I think, just do it normally. Part of me
What do you
thinks.
need?
But as I said, I wanna focus on quests for now. You know, we've got the double XP. I think it's best to do it now. I am gonna start looking it up though, because it's really annoying only seeing barra iron and stuff like that. Copper ore farming. That's probably a better description for what I want to do. I see all these barra iron. They're mocking me. Yeah, copper is Eredluin, Shire, Breeland in the east area. So we're going to the west. We're not going to have much. Shire has quite a lot of copper. Shire might be worth doing it. I think Midgewater Marshes is the kind of best place in the Bree area. Maybe we'll go over to the Shire. We're on our way over there now anyway. Just run around and get some copper. Yeah, I can see that. VIP. I used to not play VIP, and then I kind of took the plunge, and I was like, kind of okay with it. I think at the very least, my suggestion would be to pay for 1 month of VIP. I don't know how much 1 month of VIP is. I can't remember because I pay every 3 months, I think. Let's have a look, shall we? Just to get some of the bonuses, you get like you must be a current or previous VIP member to do that. Yeah, 3 month subscription is $29.97. It's like £20 or something. Yeah, I think that's always a good idea, just so you get those things. But I don't think you really need. You don't really need. I'm going the wrong ways up here. You don't need VIP to get through happily. I mean, I play the main thing. There's two main things actually. First off is being able to have a remote mail. That's a lovely thing, but you don't massively need it. Second thing is when you go to Everdim, or Everswim as people call it, it's really nice to have the boats available to you. But that is the only thing where I went through Everdim, well before
How can I be of service?
I ever had that.
Might I take a moment?
I think
of
that's
your
why
time?
I appreciate it more now. I mean, other than that, it's just getting like 500 LOTRO points. What do you actually get? Mailbox field access to all character trait slots. Fair enough. 500 LOTRO points per month. Access to all quest packs and skirmishes, which I pretty much had all the quest packs anyway, or I had all the expansions at the very least. Unlimited chat, 20 slots of shared wardrobe space, additional inventory slots. I have maximum inventory slots, which is really weirdly 115, I think. Custom character portrait, which I don't think is all that nice. I can't remember. I mean, it's kind of alright. I'd rather like the 6-year one, I think, in my opinion, or the 10-year one stuff. Daily double XP, that's something that I completely forgot is VIP, but and a weekly gold present, forgot that was VIP actually. Monster class, that doesn't mind me too much. Access to all crafting guilds, no 5 gold, currency cap, which I already had, and maximum amount of auction house listings, which I don't really use. So I only really use currency cap. I already had gone. Bonus XP I had. Inventory slots I had at maximum. Yeah, so really all I use is the bonus XP and the field access. And technically all the areas, but I pretty much have them all already. I don't think it gives you all the expansions, so that's why I still have to pay for the expansions. But I did that for like the 500 you get every month, plus doing some LOTRO point farming. Which is why I'm now on like 6,000, nearly 7,000. I really don't have anything to spend it on. I got the I only just remembered this actually because I knew I'd buy it and then completely forget about it the next day. Is I have the house thing that gives you ingredient packs every day. I completely forgot about that, but yeah, it's like the crate thing. But I need to use that more often because it gives you what, like 5 a day or something like that, or 3. I'm not sure.
What can I do for you? Might I take a moment
Cricket
of your
Hollow.
time?
Oh, that's the like villagey type thing nearby, right? That's a thing. I need to delete that video. I started uploading tomorrow's video. Like today. I got it done early. Rendered it, everything like that. And then completely forgot that I hadn't done the audio. Yeah, I got the Journeyman Riding upgrade. I think I got that before I even touched some of the expansions because it speeds up everything so nicely. And like if you're doing LOTRO point runs, you're just getting through it that bit quicker, which all adds up. Also, it's just amazing to have anyway. I don't know why they give you smell with roses, smells like roses, because it's literally, I see no reason to want to go back to the regular 62% or 65, whatever it is. But yeah, all my steeds are 78% speed. One of the best decisions, I think. Where am I going? That's why I like occasionally, it won't show everything because obviously the server's not got everything on it. I do like to look at the sales every so often. You get a universal toolkit, a one-time offer. Can be applied to one character per account. All the essentials to make you feel at home even while adventuring the Middle-earth. Essential pack provides the following character. Riding skill, already got. Choice of steed from one of the following. Cedar Bree, Mitchell Dowling, or Rivendell, or Thornton's Hall. 1 rank of each virtue. 6 premium housing rights. Or writs, I can't remember. Someone did correct me on it. Enough for a stately home in the Cape of Belfalas homesteads, which I think is mithril coins. A medium power copper scraps worth 500 silver. Includes a bonus universal toolkit, useful for any crafting profession rather. That's kind of cool. I don't think I really need it. Yeah, really not. It is cool. I won't knock it. I just don't think I need it right now. New to the LOTRO store. Oh, I don't really want to... Like, I love steeds, and I'm going to, like, if I ever spend money, it's going to be mostly on steeds, I think. But I hate... There's one thing I hate about steeds, right? I told you I like my steeds. I like my steeds. I don't know if I can find it on here, because they're not coloured in. But there is a steed. I love that one. Steed of the Gloaming Autumn. There is a steed here that I have... but it's very difficult to get. And I don't know if it's going to show up. And I'm not sure how you get it anymore. Oh, that's a very good point. Is it this one? The red paint? Yes. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fair. Actually, competitions and stuff. This one. Red painted skeleton horse. I have it on the character that I would run LOTRO points on. So I used to do that, delete the character, remake it. It would be a Bjorning because they have the quickest introduction. And I get it to level 20, and that way I could always at level 15. Now I get it to level 20 because at level 20 I could open the second loot boxes, and at level 15 I was able to use the three free steady steel keys that I got, the bound ones. I got the red painted skeleton horse on that character, which made me really annoyed because I couldn't delete it then. I couldn't force myself to delete it. I want to know how you get it now, because you have to get it from pick amount. I guess you can technically still get it, but Yeah, this map has a rare chance of dropping from steel-bound loot boxes. This using the item grants. So if I go and do this and I find pick amount. So go to like, yeah, that one. Oh. Oh, so you can get adventurous steel-bound loot boxes from 16 to 20 to 120. I didn't actually realize there were tiered 1 for the higher tiers. Okay, I'm wrong with everything I've ever complained about them. Pick amount, pick amount. Can you only still get it through that? Yeah, I don't know. I can see it still existing because the loot boxes still exist, but you can't get keys for them. Can you? Anymore. So there's only a limited amount of keys in the game, that means. Which means eventually you're not going to be able to get it anymore.
Dear me, what do you want?
Unless there is another way of actually getting it. That is something to think about. But yeah, I want that steed. I got very salty when that happened because I wanted it on my main and then I wasn't able to get it on my main, but I got it on the character that was a throwaway character. Very upsetting. You hope they can't come back. Now that's just mocking me. That's just upsetting. I have it on a character that I didn't want. That's how bad that is. I was gonna delete it. I don't know if I don't know if I had the video for that. I think I uploaded it. It was on a stream. Because what I would do is I would do the run and then I would eventually. Oh, I wonder if I have it, if it's the one that I think it is. I used to do a run, and then I would, at the end, unbox 3 loot boxes. Now, I have a video. This one. Now, I wonder. No, that's from an epic battle. What about this one? Now that was me buying... Was that me buying? That was me buying the Helm's Deep expansion when it was on sale. So I don't have the raw video for it, but I think it's somewhere. Might be interesting to look and find out. But yeah, it was a crushing blow to me. I mean, it's not like I'm going to use the steed ever. I think this is my favourite steed. To date. My second, I think, is Steed of the Gloaming Autumn. I'm really not a fan of Steed of the Third Alliance, I'll be honest. Like, I don't hate it, I just don't like it as much as this one. Or really much at all, but... Yeah, Steed of the Gloaming Autumn. I wonder if there's another one I can see here that I really like. Steed of the Gloaming Autumn's a really cool one, because it's the, it's the one from the Halloween Fall Festival thing. That kind of looks cool, the Rescued Steed. I've never seen that. As a reward for completing the Good Deeds of Gorgoroth. Okay, I've never seen that. That's the one. No? I haven't got that one. It's the red painted horse one. And there's another one. I like the Cave Claw one. I've got all of those. I've got all the treasure hunter ones on Tarvelard, but I actually annoyingly only have 2 of them on my main. I think. Yeah, I did a video where I played the entire treasure hunt event until I got all 3 steeds. I made a point of it. Probably find it. It was like a very long video. I cut it down significantly. It was, if I look it up, yeah, it was episode 171, which says something that we're on 477 today. So 306 episodes later. Yeah, so August 2016, I used 200 treasure picks, and I ended up getting all 3 of them, which is pretty nice. I was pretty happy about that. And I think I have like 2 treasure-laden horses, but the problem with treasure-laden horses is 2 spare, so technically 3 in total. The annoying thing about treasure-laden horses is you cannot trade them. They are bound to character. They're not even bound to account. So I'm kind of stuck with them, but I also don't want to chuck them away. So it's a dilemma. So what do you do in that situation? You know, I made fun about them teleporting us around and stuff. Kind of wish they were doing it now. I should probably look up when we get our travel skills, because I know we have to collect them, but I can't remember what levels and what things we need to be. So at level so at level 20 we get Desperate Flight, which is always useful. Level 26 we get Return to Camp, which is also nice. 22 we get Guide to Mitchell Delving. 24 Thorin's Hall. 26 Oscar Earth at level 32. 32, so that is, you know, that's 10 levels after Mitchell Delving and, you know, after Oscar Earth. If we don't actually need any rep, but we get travel back to Bree. So we'll not get that one today. that's for sure. But yeah, I am on a quest to get all my travel skills. I need to do it. Maybe I'll stream those as well. Gives me something to do. I need to get a more of a stream schedule sorted, so I know what I'm doing on each day. Like, I didn't 100% know what I sort of said to myself, I'm gonna stream tonight, but I had no idea what I was actually gonna do. I did decide in the end, obviously, what I was gonna do, but it could have easily been, you know, doing the stuff on the main on Arkenstone. Getting the rep, done an epic battle, done a LOTRO point run for all I knew. I do actually have technically a stream set up for doing a LOTRO point run now, so...
Listen well.
Because I technically set it up, even though I have no intent on doing that. I set it up for a webcam. But it's easily transferable into being, you know, just a second LOTRO game to run through. I don't know why I set it up. I've used Desperate Flight a few times, and I've seen it as being significantly useful. There was one time recently outside Osgiliath where I used it. I completed a quest. I actually snuck around all the enemies, completed the quests without... I only think I had to kill 1 or 2 enemies out of like the 20 that were there. And it just got me back to the quest completion area quicker than it would have been me walking, and also saved me from having to battle. It's also just sometimes nicer. I could have used Desperate Flight today instead of doing /stuck. That could have been what I did. What am I doing with my life? Oh, I'm dumb. I kind of want to work out what you're doing.
Dark tidings.
Yeah, I can collect that from you. This is it.
Dark
Barter
skies.
items.
Dark tidings.
You're the ones who I give motes of enchantment to. Yeah. Minimum level 30, maximum level 50. Don't know if it's worth it. It wants us to go to Tom Bombadil now. I don't know, shall we? I kind of want to do... I think I might quickly run on to the other character and send over some stuff for jeweler and cook if I have them available. I'm going to swap out as well because I think you'll be able to see my character names and I don't want that. I'm going to turn that off. You may have seen them. No. Mainly because if I ever delete them, I don't want to ruin it. Just see my nice background thing that I have. Hey, there we are. While it loads, I'm tempted to find where those screens I was on about, the ones I could like change out, are. I think they'll be in there. Are they in? No, they're not in that. Interesting. Ah, here they are. See what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly just ruin the illusion of everything to right now. I'm gonna set up a monitor capture, display capture. And I'm just gonna set up the main screen. Now, here's this. This is my nice drive setup. This is on my F drive. Doesn't that scale so much nicer? Like, obviously, if I blow that up and make it really big, it's gonna like scale weirdly. But like, it's so much. Like, it's nice. It's nice. Also, there's like 3 of this. Why are there 3 of this? I'm judging. Like, you can see that generic teleport screen 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. There's like 3 of each one. I don't get it. It's frustrating to me. I don't think this is scaled properly as well because it's like a 1440p screen on a 1080p setup. Oh, I thought you said generic esports then from I was like, what on earth? So yeah, we're level 28 now. I keep saying level 27. I'm wrong. And we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these things now. These are all travelers ones, right? Not adventurers. That's fine. And then these are Madam Hunter's armor. So I want to look up Scroll of Minor Tailoring. Metalsmith. Okay, we're gonna go send this to me. What am I? I am a jeweler and a cook. Do I legitimately only have 1? Okay, that's fine. I'll look at my crafting items though, because that'll help me. So, metalsmith. Sapphires, adamant, some rock salts will do nicely. Everything else I don't need for cook. Clumps of chives. I guess there's a 10th item. It's there. I've got 5 chunks of copper ore. Nothing really much useful to me otherwise. And let us log back in. Ooh, dope. It's going to take a while, isn't it? Alright, there we are. I guess I just have to load everything back in. Right. Let's try this. So you're my jeweler.
Sorry, a moment.
So you want me to craft a glittering copper ring. This one. So So I need 2 copper ingots. So I have to go out of my way to find the copper. Is that right? Yeah. Right. Let's go. Should we do some copper collecting? Sounds like a plan. Now, do I go to the Shire? Or do I go to the thingy? I think what I'll do is I'll chuck that up there. I think I'll go to the Shire. There's more in the Shire. We only have to really collect 4. Yeah. But I guess we can do a little run around and collect what we can. Take a little bit of break.
Greetings.
From the leveling. Right, let's dismount. It's actually even in Mitchell delving quite common. I think could it be worth doing Deeds of the Shire? No, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just go around and focus on the copper. I mean, we'll get some stuff on the way anyway, but you get the point. And do I do need a workbench. That's a little bit annoying. But, I mean, we're getting 37 XP. Chunks of copper ore. It's all good. And from that, we could complete the quest if we wanted to. I'm not sure it will give us XP, but we do get 2 agates out of it. We can get 2 chunks of copper ore out of it, which is actually a net loss, or 4 cups of spring barley powder, which is actually 1 for everything we have available to us. Yeah, I think it's good to dedicate some time to it. I remember going around and having to, just relaxing and doing some farming. I think the main one I need to learn to do is Scholar. Scholar's a little bit of a weird one because I'm really behind on it. I'm like Westamnet and I'm in Anorian areas. So I'm like 2 or 3 tiers behind, something along those lines. So I need to actually collect them, but my main way of collecting it at the moment is if I just go through with my main and just collect a bunch, like kill a bunch of enemies. That's my quickest way of doing it, which isn't too great to do. So I don't get to do too much with it. And it's nice for scroll cases as well. So yeah, the way I do it is just like I collect backpacks and stuff in higher, lower tier areas. Yeah, Scholar's good. It can be good. It's just I think it's one of the harder ones to level up. The best thing I do is if you look up, hides you just get on any character. You just get them as you go, so they're kind of the easiest in the game, I think. But it's kind of a case of the best thing to do, I think, whenever you do something like this, is if you, like I've got up on my other screen, if you look up, like I've looked up Prospector Mastery, it'll tell you exactly how many you need and what you need to make the most out of your thing. Now it only goes up to like Eastemnet. It's not been uploaded or updated in a while for any of them. But like I can see I need to do 150 chunks of copper ore in total to get there. Prospector is easy because it will just tell you it's just one process, but like Scholar is quite difficult. Like if I look up Scholar Mastery, if I look up the one I need to do now, which is Eastemnet, I need to get 384 scraps of Rohirric text to make 144 Riddermark leatherbound journals to make 192. Oh no, what? So I need to to get 384 scraps of Rohirric text to get and 144 Riddermark leatherbound journals, 192 scrolls of poetry, 96 books of ballad, 48 tomes of war stories, and that is all to make 12 scrolls of Riddermark battle lore. It's a weird thing. You've got to get quite a lot of materials. Half it you can buy, but a lot of it you can't. Scholar's a complicated one. Yeah, the best way to look for mastery is if you times the proficiency by 3. That's how many total XP you need. So 200 for apprentice and then 400 for mastery, so it'll be 600 in total. That's the way of at least working out how much XP you need total. And then divide that by like, so I know I need 600 XP for this, so I need, if I were to do that purely from agates, I would need, what? It's easy maths, but I for some reason can't do it in my head. I need 120. I need 120 agates or amethysts to do that without making these. And then same thing goes for here. 600 divided by 8. 600 divided by 8, 75. Which, as we know, is 150 because I need to do this 75 times, and I need 2 per. So that's why. But it's all just background stuff you do while you focus on everything else. I mean, Prospector and Jeweler are nice to do together because you need Prospector, you need Prospector for Jeweler, but also by doing Prospector and collecting the stuff yourself, you are collecting stuff for Jeweler. So it's always a good one. I think what I might do though is I might go up to like 30 or so bits of copper. We'll head back, complete the quest, and I think I might end off for the night. I've actually been doing this for a little bit longer than I had thought I would. We're at about 2.25 hours. So maybe we'll go to like 2.5 maybe, something like that. And then I think we'll finish off for the night. I do have work in the morning, so I do want to make sure I'm up for that. And then I'll try and do this a bit more commonly. It's been quite enjoyable, so definitely worth coming back for, I think. I just need to fit myself into the schedule a little bit, because I think today's been very productive. 2 videos, a stream. It's all good. Not bad at all. Then we get pieces of sienna, which is also for Scholar, which is nice. To make some dyes. I've never really made dyes. Where am I from? I am from the UK. So it is 9:30, or 20 to 10. Hey, I found one. I found 2. Nice. There it is. I'll pick that up in a sec. Yeah, so 21:38 here. 39 now. So yeah, 1 hour behind. Wherever you are. And as I said, I might be doing some more of the like non-talking ones. Just sort of just generally playing, have music in the background, but no voice. Just typing in chat and stuff. Just so I can do that more often, I guess. That's kind of the plan. And I don't really want to be keeping people up here. That's the main thing. I would happily continue playing. It's keeping everybody up with me chatting. I'm past 30 now. That's fine. Right. So we need to make sure that we head back. We can actually probably do it from in here, I would have thought. Oh no, I have no filters on. Select all. Do I have a crafting area in here? I don't think this is... No, maybe. Forge. I mean, I can do the forge, actually. For copper. 16 of them. So that shouldn't be too long, which is good. And then yeah, I'll think about doing another one tomorrow. I'll see if that's possible, especially if I've already got a video done for tomorrow. Should be a little easier for me. What am I trying to find? I'm trying to find something. Oh, we've already nearly ruined our thing. I feel like I need to get some universal toolkits. It's a little annoying that you can't change over from the main server. I get why, obviously. It's just a little annoying not being able to. It'd kind of ruin it all, wouldn't it? Just randomly sending over all the stuff.
Did you need something?
Repair. Finish crafting. And then while we're here, we might as well make... Is it the copper ring? Yeah. Glittering copper ring. Is that just... Just make a copper ring. A normal one? It better be. I need a workbench. Is there a workbench nearby? Here it is. And then we're going to switch to the jeweler's tools, because you have to annoyingly switch. Is that it? Or have I got the wrong thing? Oh, okay. So, it is an apprentice crafting thing. I guess that's journeyman. We can't really do much with it. We'll make our way back then. I mean, I don't really get... I should probably just go back to Mitchell Delving, because I can swift travel. Yeah, it takes 4 copper ingots. And I can get it from any jeweler vendor. So let's go do that then. That is something we definitely need to do. And then we'll give that in. We'll be off for the night. And then we'll possibly, as I said, see about doing something tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Depends when I get back. I don't 100% know when when I finish tomorrow. I can't actually 100% remember, so I will have to have a look. 22nd tomorrow. Okay, so I finish at 4 o'clock. That's fine. So I should be back. Might be able to stream, yeah. If I to get home, do a video, stream, then edit and render for the next day, that might work. Might try and stream every day of the of the week. That's my challenge. Probably won't happen. Just saying. Don't hold me to it. But maybe. Maybe at least an hour a day. Shouldn't be too bad. Gotta hold myself to something, don't I? Right. Come on, this thing won't work. There we are. Sabermaster, which we apparently never picked up. Westbury. And dismount straight up onto the horse and back to the crafting hall. But yeah, I think we did pretty good today. We've got 5 levels, nearly 6. I think that's good progress, and I think we should get to level 20 relatively soon. That's where it all starts to kick off there. So, expert jeweler.
Greetings, friend.
What am I supposed to be doing? Glittering copper. I guess I should pick them all up. Pick up all tier 1 stuff. There we are. Then we can start looking at some of these nicer, higher level things. I mean, that's terrible because it just gives us 16 power. Nobody cares about that, but max morale. If we look at tier 5, that's decent. 45 stuff. I mean, it gets quite a lot better later on, but it's always good to have. Right. Glittering copper ring, jeweler tools. Let's make one of them. Give that in. Get some copper chunks back. 862 XP. Almost leveled up. Right here. So, I think that'll be it for now then. As I said, thank you all for coming along. Hopefully we can start back up with this a bit more often. So, yeah. See you next time.